Hi, Steve here from FlyFishEurope, and I'm just outside Glasgow Angling Centre on the casting pond today. And I thought today we'd just have a look at the basic roll cast. It's a really great little cast, and I feel it's often overlooked really. It's a great little in-case cast to use for all sorts of different situations, for straightening your line out or for lifting a sinking line out of the water. And it's also, very importantly, the foundation of all the spey casts: single spays, double spays, snap tees, snake rolls, all finish up with a basic roll cast. So it's important to learn the roll cast for all sorts of different reasons. The other one especially is if you've got an obstruction behind you where you don't have room for your back cast for the line to go behind, we can do a roll cast and still get a fishing distance out there with very little, or in fact none of the line actually coming behind us. And the roll cast is very, very simple. So starting with grip on the rods, I like my thumb on top of the rod handle there. The thumb does a lot of work for me, so I like my thumb on top. Just standing like this, I like my right foot slightly further forward, but get comfortable, stand whatever way you want. Now the roll cast, very, very simple. I'm just going to lift the rod when I've got my length of line out there, lift the rod very, very slowly and just drag the fly back towards me. Don't want it too close, but I'm doing it out to the side. And what I'm doing here is just forming our D loop. So we call this the D loop. The rod is the back of the capital D, there's the front of the capital D. When we've got a D loop, then we can make a cast. I just get into my forward casting position, elbow down, thumb on top, and tap forward. Very simple, but the line just rolls out nicely in front of us. I'll show you that one again in real time. Lift slowly, sweep it round to the side, nice and slowly. I'm dragging the fly. I'm just going to stop here for a brief second. The fly stops moving, my loop has formed. I'm just going to tap forward there like so. Now that's the way to do it in no wind or the wind coming from the left. But like me, right-handed caster, if I'm forming the loop on this side, and let's say the wind is blowing in towards me, it's going to blow my D loop and my fly in towards me. So a great thing to be able to do is just very simply take the loop to the other side, take our D loop to the other side of your body like so. So form the loop in this position, thumb on top again, and I'm just going to tap forward there like so. It's a great way to do it when the wind is coming this way, like so. Nice and slowly we drag it back, form the loop. You must form the loop and then tap forward. So we've done the wind coming this way, the wind coming this way. What if the wind is coming this way? Well, this is a great one of my favorite little casts to use. If you get a really strong following wind, it will of course help with your forward cast. It's going to help roll that line out in front, but it's going to make it very difficult, maybe impossible, to actually form the D loop in the first place. So here's the best solution to that. Very, very simply, just drag it back like so, and just point the rod tip right down there. So the wind can't get on the line is completely out of the wind, and when you want to make your cast, just flip it right up over the top, like so, and the wind will help you go forward. So it's a lovely little simple cast and a great one to get around the wind, that one. So with the roll cast, it is simple. As you can see, I'm just going to show you one or two ways you could possibly go wrong. Probably the most common way people go wrong, I think, from what I've seen, is with the roll cast, is just rushing it. So instead of really forming that loop, being a bit too eager and going a bit too soon, you need to make sure you're nice and slowly and you form your D loop, form the loop, there it is, and now tap forward. Very important. The only other ways you can really go wrong is maybe wherever you point your rod tip. So wherever your rod tip points, the line will go. We want our line to roll over and go that way. If I bring my rod tip down too far on the forward cast, it could come crashing in a little bit and spook the fish, and comes in a bit too low, presentation is ruined. Or the opposite, if I aim a bit too high, it'll come shimmying down in a bit of a wiggle. So think about it when you come forward to make your forward cast. We're forming our D loop. When I come forward, I'm going to stop my rod tip round about sort of 10 o'clock. And you'll see very simply it'll just roll over nicely. So that's our basic roll. Really nice cast. If you've never done it before, have a little go. It's very, very easy, like I say, and it is the foundation for lots of other more advanced casts. But a great little cast whenever you could be on the river, you could be on the reservoir with a tree behind you or the dam wall or whatever. Form your loop and you can see you can get a nice fishing line out there without any line coming behind you. So that was a roll cast. Thanks for listening.